Last thing NFL I want to touch up on, it's with the Patriots because it's right now expected that they are going to move on from Cam Newton, right? You know, they had a very disappointing year, 7-9. Cam Newton really struggled through parts of the year. He did show some flashes, but for the most part, their offense was dreadful. They had the 15th pick in this draft, so I don't know if that's high enough to necessarily get one of the top tier QBs. So my question for you guys is it right to move on from Cam? You know, what is the direction of this Patriots football team?
I think you have to move on from Cam. I think I mean, they were awful. I mean, you can't kind of operate with an offense like that. I mean, you look at his stats, they just were not good. He had more picks than touchdowns. You never want to see that. And I mean, just talking about Matt Stafford, I see Bill Belichick going to trade for Matt Stafford and him to come in here. And I don't know. I mean, in the AFC East right now, you would have Josh Allen. I mean, maybe Matt Stafford, Tua. We'll see what happens with him. But that's a lot of good football teams. And whoever the Jets pick, I mean, I don't know. I really feel like right now Stafford's a really nice fit there. Maybe a guy like Jimmy Garoppolo, who they traded. I know Bill Belichick liked him, but they had Brady at the time, so they couldn't keep both. So maybe he's a guy that comes in there. But I feel like they kind of trade for someone. I don't think they're going to draft someone that high. I mean, 15, you're kind of right in the middle where you don't have the top guys, but then like, I don't know if you're going to reach for one. It's kind of right in the middle there. So I don't see them drafting a guy. I see them trading for one, and I feel like maybe a Garoppolo, a Stafford. I could definitely see them with that.
I'll say something quick on it, and it's bad news for any Pats fans out there, but maybe it's time you guys got to deal with a few years of just not being a good football team. um, Not everyone's
Some teams do. It's them. Sorry.
Yeah, right. No one's able to get a great quarterback for 20 years like you were. You know, it's gonna be interesting to see because maybe no one wants to really trade a QB to the Pats. Maybe they don't have what other teams want. It's possible a trade could not happen. I don't think Stidham is really anything special as a starting QB. So it is very possible, in my opinion, likely that the Pats have a few years now where they're going to struggle, and it's frankly it's their turn to struggle and be at the bottom of the AFC East. It's a cruel reality for me to say that, but I think it's a fair thing to say as well.
Yeah, I don't want to count them out just yet for the next few years because that will come back to bite me.
Yeah, true.
I do. But it is interesting because they are kind of directionless right now. You know, people expected Cam to bounce back in a way he just didn't. So I have to agree with you guys. I think you have to move on. This marriage did not work out in the end. 15th pick, maybe you go get a guy. Maybe Bill loves a guy. You could always play it safe with free agency again. Jacoby Brissett's a free agent. That's the guy that knows the system. You talked about Jimmy Garoppolo. It will be interesting to see what they do there.